always there when I need to be free.
The Narrows is a thin strip of land located on Islesboro. It connects Up Island and Down Island. It is a town-maintained road with tidal waters on both sides. To the east, we get more weather and wind, and to the west, we have a salt marsh that is currently protected by Crow Cove.
The January 10th and 13th storms were some of the biggest that I've seen at the Narrows. On January 10th, we got hit pretty hard. I was watching rocks fly across the road. I'd never seen anything like that before. So then on the 13th, we got hit again with those high tides and the surge. And it was about the same, if not a little bit more intense. And it was just taking debris right over the top of the seawall at the Narrows.
While there are several locations around the island that are threatened by rising seas and increasing storms, the Narrows is a top priority of the Sea Level Rise Committee because it is a town-owned road that poses a direct threat to the safety of the entire community.
This is a major issue because so much of our town infrastructure is located down island. So folks that are up island no longer have access to those critical infrastructure.
We need to do something about this project now because we want to maintain the connection between the North and the South Island. And it's also been noticed in the last winter that at times we don't have that connection.
We have an ability to look back in history to past storms like the blizzard of 1978 and see that while this is not a new issue, the severity and frequency of flooding events is increasing. In 2024, the Gulf of Maine experienced 3 of the 5 highest water levels ever recorded. With grant funding from the Community Resilience Partnership, the Maine Coastal Program, NOAA, and the Island Institute, the Islesboro Sea Level Rise Committee has made significant progress at the Narrows. They have engaged Sri Veril with Sunrise Ecologic for project management, contracted GZA for an alternatives analysis and design, and held community presentations with support from Island Institute fellow Liv Lenfesti. Based on the review of GZA's alternative analysis and the outcome of the committee's outreach efforts, the selected design includes raising the road 2 feet, rebuilding the revetment at the middle and south sections to be wider and stronger with a berm on the eastern face that will increase protection to wave action. Additionally, the design will incorporate the use of a nature-based solution known as reef balls. Reef balls will be used to trap sediment and build habitat at the site. The committee will also continue to pursue a bridge option as a second phase to the project. This will ensure that a long-term plan is in place as sea level rise increases. The bridge design will include realigning the road to the west for added protection and require coordination and agreement with surrounding landowners.
What we're focused on as a committee is making sure that we are able to plan for what we're seeing now for storm surge, and also recognizing that the problem is going to get worse as we see more extreme weather events and as we start to add sea level rise into the equation.
Oh, I'll go back home when I long for the sound of my mother's fire and my father's hope. I'll wait for my sisters to braid my hair with the flowers of our dark island wood. And sometimes when the buttercups pour out their souls, I gather them up and I give them to a child. I whisper to them softly to show her the way on the road